Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, 20th of March, 2022, which happens to be World Oral Health Day. Let's see. Okay, I'm audible. Let's see. Good morning, great leaders. Good morning. I see we have one leader, but it's fine. Thank goodness. We can, the trainings are recorded, so the leaders can catch up. Good morning, great leaders. Please say hello. Let me find out. Let me see who is here on this beautiful Sunday evening. Who is here? Hey, Mr. Sona. Morning, my product specialist. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Yours. It shot up quickly. So I see Sundays. Sundays we are vacuum, eh? Good morning, great leaders. My other product specialist. Welcome, Tanya. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, great leaders. As we always say, good morning in Longreach, no matter the time of the day or night. I hope everyone is fine. I hope we are all aware that today is World Oral Health Day. The leaders who are on my Facebook should be aware of that. And the leaders who are on the Longreach product testimony page should also be aware that today is World Oral Health Day. Welcome to the Lucy. Welcome to the Yemi. No light, no. I'm so sorry, did I hear me? Oh, you know what? It's the war is affecting everyone. Welcome, Dida Saliu. I hope I'm saying correctly, Dida Saliu. Yeah, I hope I'm saying correctly. If I'm not, please forgive me. Can we please share the link with our respective partners in the groups? I'm unfortunately no longer in the groups because I do not have a phone. I do not have a phone for now. It's gone to replace. Welcome, Leader Patricia Johnson from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome, leadership. Thank you so much for making the time to attend this training. I know Sundays are family days. Yeah, so thank you so very much. I really appreciate and value you being here with me. Right. Dida Ponso, welcome, welcome, leadership. So can you pretty please send the training, the link to our respective groups? Like I said, I'm no longer in the groups because yeah, my phone is gone to replace. So can you please send this link so that most leaders can come here? Because yeah, everybody brushes their teeth. Welcome to the Muzi from Eswatini. Welcome to Teresa. Mama Heleni from Namibia. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Mama Heleni. Leader Teresa from Cameroon. Welcome, welcome, great leaders. Like I said, for the leaders that just joined, like Mama Heleni, Leader Teresa, please send the link to your partners. Yeah, because oral health concerns each and every one of us any time of the day or night. Okay, so now on Tuesday, we launched the oral health campaign, the Long Reach Oral Health Campaign on Tuesday in Joburg with STVIV. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, since it's fitting that I do the training today as well, because it is that day, the correct day. So, my leaders, I'm just gonna start with the training. Luckily, I do have another phone here. Yeah, I've got nice family members in the house. They lend me their phone. So, World Oral Health Day 2022. The theme for this year is Be Proud of Your Mouth. As long reachers, I think we are all proud of our mouths because we have access to a premium oral healthcare and premium products, not just speaking about the toothpaste. So World Oral Health Day, Be Proud of Your Mouth is the theme for this year. Now, every year on the 20th of March, good morning, Dida Nsoki Liaria, welcome, welcome. Every year on the 20th of March, World Oral Health Day encourages people around the world to make a promise to look after their oral health with proper oral hygiene practice. Now, how did this day start? Let's start there. So the FDI, World World Dental Federation launched World Oral Health Day in 2007. So this has been going on well over a decade. The day was originally celebrated on the 12th of September in remembrance of FDI founder Dr. Charles Gordon. Later, it was changed to 20th of March in 2013 to avoid conflict with the FDI World Dental Congress, in which is every year in September. World Oral Health World Oral Health Day 2022 campaign encourages people to appreciate and take care of their oral health for overall well-being. I hope we're together. Now, the date number 20. The number 20 is very important to also take into account. You see, I'm using someone else's phone, so I just want to read all the messages as they come through. The date number 20th is considered special for oral health. This is the reason. Healthy older individuals should have 20 natural teeth at the end of their life, and healthy children should possess 20 baby teeth. So this day, the 20th, was not just, we just pick a day, abracadabra, okay, it's 20th. No, there is a reason. All right, because they say healthy older individuals should have 20 natural teeth at the end of their life, and healthy children should possess 20 baby teeth. Now, why does oral health matter? All right, a mouth with healthy gums, strong teeth, neutral breath, and a clean tongue. A clean tongue is a sign of overall good physical and mental health. The mouth is also one of the first places to show symptoms of many illnesses. This includes diabetes. Remember with sugar diabetes, some people have what you call bad breath that smells like acetone, you know. And yeah, some people have what you call a dry mouth that could highly likely be a sign of sugar diabetes. Oral hygiene is vital. Neglecting oral hygiene can make your overall existence difficult. It will not only cause pain and oral diseases, but also lower your self esteem. I mean, Coach Naftali, welcome, leadership. Welcome, Kuleko from Greytown. Ematimatolo. Where is that Greytown? Greytown is in Joburg, or where's Greytown? It's South Africa. Kuleko. So oral hygiene is actually very vital. I don't know, for leaders who are on the long reach product testimony page, the one that I admin in, I also uploaded a testimony, my personal testimony, as to how I had a problem with bleeding gums for years and years and years, and I actually thought it was normal, and it really affected my confidence and it dampened my spirits. So luckily, I joined Longreach and I gained immense confidence and I gained supreme oral health care. So we're writing, right? Maintaining good oral health is only possible through regular oral hygiene practices such as brushing twice, flossing. I remember saying, can Longreach please introduce flossing? So brushing twice a day, flossing, and using a mouthwash. Now, be aware, oral health is a very neglected topic. I think most of us know that. People are not aware of dental problems until they start to appear. Most people tend to stay ignorant towards the importance of maintaining oral hygiene and then suffer from diseases. Now, there's this thing called say cheese. A newly born child might look cute without a tooth, but not adults. Come on. No adult looks cute when they do not have teeth. Not caring for teeth and mouth will not only make you look odd when tooth decay or loss set in, but also make eating, talking, and smiling difficult. Now, here are some oral health facts. Let me do this. Share my screen so that you can see what I am reading. Welcome, Leader Mpilo. Oh, you're also from Greytown. Okay, South Africa. Leader Nams, welcome. Let me just share my screen so that we're together, so that you can also be able to take screenshots. Where is this thing? You can also take screenshots that you can always archive. Okay. Okay, my leaders. You should be able to see my screen right now. Can everyone see my screen? Yes, I can see my screen. All right. So here are some oral health facts. Now take a screenshot or write down. Oral diseases affect 3.5 billion people globally, of which 90% of the ailments belong to tooth decay. 3.5 billion people. Wow. Untreated tooth decay is the most common health condition according to the global burden of disease. This is what you call. This is stats from 2019. More than 530 million children suffer from tooth decay of milk teeth. We haven't even gone anywhere. We're talking about milk teeth now. Gum disease affects up to 50% of the global population. It is a common reason for tooth loss. Gum disease. Now, oral cancer is one of the 10 most common cancers, with an estimated 300,000 to 700,000 new cases every year. Now, I don't know if this does not really put petrol in you to sell more of our toothpaste. I have no idea. Let me repeat: oral care. Can I zoom this thing? No, I can't zoom this one. Okay, I wanted to zoom in, but I hope you can see what I'm reading, leaders. Oral cancer is one of the 10 most common cancers, with an estimated 300,000 to 700,000 new cases every year. Now, this is another unique selling point for us as long reachers. The white tea toothpaste has got what? Anti-carcinogenic properties. It also has green tea in it. So this is one of the selling points, unique selling points that you can put out there when you sell our toothpaste. That you know what? Hey, oral cancer is one of the 10 most common cancers worldwide, affecting up to 700,000 people. Right now, in comes the long reach. In comes the long reach white tea toothpaste. Even the artemisinin toothpaste also has anti-carcinogenic properties. Look at that, the stats. There they are. Now, cleft lip and palate. Thank you, Nana. Cleft lip and palate are the most common birth defects that can affect as many as 1 in 500 births. Children from low-income families are 2 times more likely to have cavities than children from higher income families. I hope this is thinking in, my leaders. Welcome, Leader Alma. And then tobacco use and diabetes are 2 main risk factors for gum disease. Remember with gum disease? I just want to see, where was I reading on gum disease? Where was I reading now? Just want to check. Where is that gum disease stats? You see now, Murphy's Law. I'm looking for it, so I'm not gonna find it. Oh my word. Okay. No, but it's okay. At least we are on the same page now. That oral disease affects 3.5 billion people globally. And 90% of those ailments of the 3.5 billion belong to tooth decay. Let me say it again. Tobacco use and diabetes are 2 main risk factors for gum disease. So if you're smoking, please wean off. Wean off. Diabetes, if you have, if you already have diabetes, we're talking of another story. But if in your family or if you're high risk for sugar diabetes, please, long range toothpaste. Here are some oral health tips. Prefer a healthy, less sugar diet to avoid tooth decay. Prefer a healthy and a less sugar diet to avoid tooth decay. Avoid smoking and constrict the alcohol intake. So alcohol also has a part in this. Eh? Consistently maintain oral hygiene practices. Hello, long reachers. We have the solution, right? We have the solution. We together. And visit your dentist at least once a year. Visit your dentist at least once a year. Now, I just want to go into the training that I actually was using. I had to amend it because remember on Tuesday when I was doing the training, we were in South Africa. So it was specifically for South Africans. So hence, for the leaders that were in the training, they will see it's a little bit different the way I'm doing training today because I have to include the global group. Are we together, my leaders? So this was the training oral health campaign that we launched on Tuesday. For the leaders that do not know, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bulani Mudimwe. I am your product specialist, your global product specialist, right? Okay, let's continue. Background and introduction. I will be repeating myself from time to time, but just so that we're together, all right? So, most oral diseases are preventable, and while they are not always life threatening, they are a major public health problem in South Africa. But as you've seen, it's not only in South Africa, this is a global issue posing an inordinate economic threat due to the growing demand for public health care. In spite of the impact oral health has on general health and quality of life, it's still one of the most neglected aspects of health in most developing countries, including South Africa. Good morning, Longleaf TV network. Moving on, what is the state of oral health in South Africa? Now, try to look at this in a global perspective, all right? Because I did show that this is actually a global issue, not just South Africa. Right. Oral health disparities continue to widen, more so in the disadvantaged and vulnerable groups, where the vast majority experience the highest burden on oral diseases. Thank you, Didan Zaki. Moreover, there is a general lack of oral health facilities and workforce, so meaning there is not enough dentists, exacerbated by an unequal distribution of dental services in the country. To escalate matters further, the high burden of infectious diseases such as HIV and TB faced by the country impacts upon budgetary priorities, reducing the availability of funding for oral health matters. By the way, my leaders, tomorrow, remember the trainings are normally on Monday. So tomorrow I'll be training you on TB and what is this? Down syndrome. Tomorrow is World Down Syndrome Day, over and above it being, a South African holiday. While 84% to 90% of the South African population is dependent on the public oral health services, only just one quarter of all South African dentists were employed by the public sector in 2009. Welcome, Lidam Sirana. Just recently, my leaders, if you remember, Gift of the Givers went out to Tosrivier in the Western Cape to provide oral health care and other medical services. The situation is bleak. That's why you have Lone Ridge. Now, we're continuing from the state of oral health in South Africa, but I ask you to please look at this from a global perspective, right? The results of the last National Oral Health Survey, which was, look at this, 1999, between 1999 and 2002. I mean, my firstborn was born in 2002. So the last study was done 20 years ago regarding oral health. It revealed that approximately 45 to 60% of children living in South Africa require treatment for dental care. Look at that. More than half of South African children require treatment for dental decay. In the Western Cape province alone, 80% of children needed dental care. What did I just say now about those Rivier? Those Rivier is in the Western Cape, right? When I spoke about, let me see, is it in the Western Cape? Where did I go now? Yes, those Rivier is in the Western Cape where our doctors from Gift of the Givers went to give basic services, dental care and so on and so forth. So alone, 80% of children needed dental care from the Western Cape. It was further indicated that 32% of children require orthodontic treatment because of premature dental extraction. My goodness. The considerable majority of adolescents and adults presented with gingivitis and periodontal diseases. I hope we know what is gingivitis. It's also a form of gum disease where your gums go inflamed and you get receding gums. Let me put it that way. I hope you know what gingivitis is, right? With the high prevalence of HIV and AIDS, many of the infected patients also suffer oral HIV associated lesions. Ah, these illnesses, they love friends. Now, here is some startling data. According to a 2014 oral health report by Oral B, this was found. Now, why I put this in here is because remember, Oral B partnered with Long Reach Bioscience International. I think it was in 2020. In 2020, if not late 2019 or 2020, Oral B signed a contract with Long Reach Bioscience International to manufacture the toothpaste, and it was a 14 billion US dollar contract. All right, 69% of South Africans have suffered a preventable oral health problem in 2013. Remember, this study was from 2014. So 69% of South Africans suffered a preventable oral health problem in 2013. I was part of this group because remember I joined Long Reach in 2018. So yeah, I suffered a lot. 39% of South Africans have taken time off work in the past year, which is in 2013, for preventable oral care issues. The third one, the average South African will spend, remember, these are 2013, 2014 stats. The average South African will spend over 13,000 Rand in their lifetime resolving preventable oral health problems. How much is our toothpaste when you compare it with 13,000? How many long reach toothpaste can you buy with that amount of 13,000? The toothpaste, the toothbrush, the mouthwash. South African women spend, listen to this, South African women spend 3 times longer researching a face cream than researching the toothpaste that is best for their family's health. I hope I'm communicating to someone. So, women in general are more, well, in this case, because this was a South African study, South African women are more, we welcome leadership, Tanya, welcome our product specialist. We are more concerned with how we look, our windscreen. We're more concerned with our windscreen, forgetting that this is also a factor of, charming people. It doesn't have to be the opposite sex, but just looking presentable. Good evening, Mamas Bonile. Good evening, Mamas Bonile. Now we are continuing the startling data, right? Continued, South Africans are prepared to spend more for better oral health. Hi, Mama Helene, you saying? I love the statistics. Data is very important to support our campaign. Well done, Ezibulan. Thank you, Mama Helene. South Africans are prepared to spend more for better oral health, believe it or not. The choice of toothpaste is most frequently based on habit versus recommendation or research. Yet, the majority of consumers believe they are using the best product on the market. Yet, they didn't research it, they're not listening to recommendations. They are going on what? Habits. Remember, you make the habit and then the habit makes you. In spite of this, 88% would be prepared to spend more money on a toothpaste that was scientifically proven to protect their family's health better than the toothpaste they are currently using. This is why we as long reachers need to sell the value of our product, the value. I am so happy that our products are ISO certified. They have certifications. They've been, I call it the double TP, tried, tested, proven formula, scientifically so. That's why we've got certifications. I hope you're together, my leaders. I'm not losing anyone, right? I hope so. Now, what is the importance of oral health? Remember, I said for the leaders that have been, that joined during the beginning, I will be sort of repeating myself, right? Importance of oral health. Oral health is highly important to South Africans, but everyone in general, remember? Hopefully. Almost all respondents in the Oral B survey, 98% to be precise, said that oral health is important, while 96% said that maintaining oral health is at least, if not more, important than maintaining a balanced diet and regular exercise. Oral health also plays a major role in one's self-confidence. 74% of respondents said that they believe improving their oral health would make them feel much more self-confident. I'm a testimony. I am a testimony. If you check the Longlish testimony page, I actually said my self confidence, just the Longlish white tea toothpaste, um, gave me my self confidence back. All right, because I was suffering from bleeding gums. Similar attitudes were expressed towards others with oral health issues. Thank you, Leader Poncho. South Africans are more likely to notice and are more likely to be attracted. Listen to this, more likely to be attracted to a new person's smile than any other attribute. So whether you have nice eyes, nice body, hey man, but um, people are more attracted to your smile. I'm a testimony. I get strangers that just say, "Hello, ma'am. How are you? You have beautiful teeth." And they, Nyabangena, with the, "Hey, you know how I maintain this? All it is Longlish toothpaste." Right. South Africans are more likely to notice and are more likely to be attracted to a new person's smile than any other attribute. And 17% believe that tooth loss is the biggest sign that a person is neglecting their well being. Ladies and gentlemen, I speak from a personal point of view. I will be so negative if, let's say, maybe a guy approaches me, and it wants to ask me out. I will probably not date this person because, I mean, they have a tooth or two missing. If they cannot take care of themselves, how are they going to take care of their relationship? Hmm? Now, did you know dental and oral health is an essential part of your oral health and well-being? I'm repeating myself. Poor oral hygiene can lead to dental cavities and gum disease. Yes, Lidampilo. And has also been linked to heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Maintaining healthy teeth and gums is a lifelong commitment. Just like uh, growing our businesses, mining those PVs, it's a lifelong commitment. You cannot say that now you are Diamond 7 or now you are Star Director, you don't recruit anymore, you don't want to find partners. No, it's a lifelong commitment, this thing. I hope we're together. Now, I also did a diagram and to the diagram, just, I love diagrams as well. So, teeth and gum health. Mounting evidence suggests that oral health is linked to cardiovascular, skeletal, even bones, guys, and metabolic wellness. Hmm? Cardiovascular, skeletal, and metabolic wellness. Patients suffering of non treated gum disease have higher levels of bacteria in their mouth. Can I just read that again? Patients suffering of non treated gum disease. So you have something wrong with your gums, but you're not treating it. So now, because of that, you have higher levels of bacteria in your mouth. Those bacteria in inflamed gums could enter the bloodstream and contribute to swelling and narrowing of the coronary blood vessels, which can cause cardiovascular diseases. Remember, cardiovascular diseases is a group of diseases. There's like 10 of them or so. Now, oral health is also linked to, now I'm repeating myself just with extra info. The health of your mouth is linked to heart disease and stroke, remember, cardiovascular disease, respiratory disease, arthritis, remember we spoke about skeletal wellness, diabetes, gastrointestinal disease, so something wrong with your stomach, and then preterm low birth weight babies, premature babies with low birth weight. We are learning, né? Yes, Coach Naftali. This was what I was training on Tuesday. Now, introducing the Long Reach ISO certified herbal toothpaste. Now, on Tuesday, I did all the toothpaste. So, but for now, because we're concentrating on the on the white tea toothpaste, I amended it to just include this. Welcome, Leader Sylvester. So, what are the benefits of the longish white tea toothpaste? There are the toothpaste is good for treating tooth pain, weak gums. Hello, remember what did we say about gum disease? Bad breath and tooth decay. Remember tooth decay? Highly effective for every tooth without any future side effects when you discontinue. It contains calories, it contains triclosan, antibacterial and antifungal. Basically, triclosan is antibacterial, it's an antibacterial agent. Sodium benzoate, as its content, is an antifungal agent. It's fluoride free and decay resistant ingredients make your mouth healthy and clean. It also contains strontium chloride, hexahydrate, xylitol to reduce pain in sensitive teeth. Yeah, I used to not be able to drink cold water from the fridge. Now I can. And it also helps in building strong teeth. Remember, our toothpaste also has calcium as well. It reinforces your teeth structure. It also has antioxidant and anti-carcinogenic properties of green tea. I didn't want to go into welcome Nida Lunga. Oh, welcome. Thank you so much, leadership. I didn't want to go into the actual PDF because it's quite. I was looking at the time that you know what, it's Sunday, we tired. I don't want to go too much. So what I did some unique selling points of our toothpaste. This is the summary of what I'm gonna read afterwards. Our unique selling points (USPs). Our toothpaste are all ISO certified. All of our products, remember, are all ISO certified. That means they are guaranteed quality. Number one. So this is one of the things that you can use when you sell the toothpaste to your client. You tell them that our product, our toothpaste is certified and it's internationally so certified. Not just, in South Africa, we've got SABS, we've got SANS, that is South African certification, but the longest products are internationally certified. They are pandemic essentials. Number two, isn't that awesome? They are pandemic essentials. Why? Because it's got menthol, it's got peppermint, it's got antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal properties. So you can also use it for respiratory infections. You can either gargle with the toothpaste or you can steam with it. So also think about people who have sinuses as well. Our toothpaste are multi-purpose. Hello, skin friendly formula. So on Tuesday, when I was training, I had our longest toothpaste and I had Zanzi toothpaste. So unfortunately, I cannot do it now because I need you live here. I need to see you, physically so for you to see the difference. But what I did was I put our longest toothpaste and then Zanzi toothpaste, and it showed that our toothpaste really is skin friendly. It has a skin friendly formula. And one of the leaders that was there was Madam Crystal. Madam Crystal was there, and she saw the difference. You could even see the absorption rate. Our toothpaste really is fast absorbing. Whereas when you compare it with the other toothpaste, obviously I cannot name the toothpaste, oof, wow, it doesn't absorb. It doesn't absorb. And then it improves oral health and balance. It balances oral pH. That is very important because why? Every day we drink acid, we eat acid, we breathe in acid. All right. So it's very important to get a toothpaste that mitigates that because acid is what is corrosive, right? And it's anti-carcinogenic properties. That means it's anti-cancer. Then I did a list. Now this list was actually recommended by Ntate Sfiso, the editor of the Star newspaper. So I amended it, and he was like, "No, do the benefits in two parts, with health benefits and industrial benefits, so that it's clear for everyone." You know. So on the health benefits, I don't know if you can see, but let me just try to zoom in. At least here I can zoom in. On the health benefits, you can see it's a lot. And it's actually not all of them. I just felt when I got to 22, I was like, I don't have space anymore. I'm not going to write the other health benefits. you know. So our health benefits are it's fluoride free, it boosts immune system 5 times over. Our toothpaste is an immune booster. Actually, all of the toothpaste are immune boosters, right? It's jam packed with antioxidants. It helps with bleeding and inflamed gums, helps with tooth sensitivity, keeps mouth fresh even after a meal. My leaders, can anyone tell me right now that even after a meal they still feel fresh? You know, when I use the Mzansi toothpaste, when I used to use the Mzansi toothpaste, I constantly had to, after I eat, I had to use a toothpaste again, because I just couldn't. I felt, what you call it, my mouth felt stale, for lack of a better word. It didn't feel fresh, so I had to brush my teeth again. Okay, so our toothpaste, it helps with tooth sensitivity. It keeps mouth fresh even after a meal. It whitens teeth naturally, and I said antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. It helps fight ringworms, acne, pimples, rashes. It can be used as a facial mask for exfoliation, so you can do it no more than twice a week. So maybe you can do it Monday and do it again Thursday or Friday, but no more than that. Otherwise, you get a skin irritation. It can be used as a facial mask for exfoliation. I said it helps with uneven skin tone. Yes, leadership. We have to respect our competitors. We don't just, say, no, it's unethical. Okay, so it helps with uneven skin tone. So a lot of ladies that I personally know, they had, here, they have something called the chubaba, also known as, maybe melanoma or cloasma. So our toothpaste, along with the bamboo, it helps them with uneven skin tone. Mama Tidi from Rustenburg, the stockist, she was also there. She also attested to that, if I remember well. It may be used on bruises, cuts, and burns, and this is why I call it my first aid kit. This is a family's first aid kit as well. May be used on diabetic sores, not just sores, also diabetic sores. Remember, it accelerates wound healing. Our toothpaste accelerates wound healing. That's why it's so good for oral health. It may be used as a mini pedicure treatment. It strengthens nails and cuticles especially for the ladies that love doing their nails. Me, I'm a boy girl. I don't have time for those things. It neutralizes the effect of acidic food in the mouth. Remember that is very important because acid, remember I said is what? It's corrosive. Didampome, what are you saying, leadership? Hi, leader. I'm a D2 member and have been using toothpaste for more than four years, but for a month now they have been aching when I brush. What could be the cause? What am I doing wrong? Leader Mpomi, have you seen? Remember, we also need to visit our dentist at least once a year. Please go see your dentist and see what's the problem. Maybe there is a bigger issue to what's happening with you. Yes, food does not stick on teeth as well, Leader Naftali. So, Leader Mpomi, leadership, you can also add the mouthwash, any of the long reach mouthwashes. But please, let's not forget to visit our dentist at least once a year. All right. Okay, where was I? Yeah, I was on 15. Neutralizes the effects of acidic food in the mouth. It strengthens tooth enamel. Right? Remember, the enamel doesn't grow back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So that's the beautiful part. It strengthens the tooth enamel. It may be used as an aftershave by both men and women. I thought it before I added by both men and women. There were leaders who used to ask me, can ladies also use it? So that's why I actually had to write it because what's common to me might not be common to you. So it may be used as an aftershave. You remember, ladies, we also shave hair, right? So yes, you can also use the toothpaste there as an aftershave. And men, it reduces the irritation that you feel after you shave. It also minimizes the bumps that you have and the discoloration that you have due to your shaving. Okay? It may be used on piles and hemorrhoids. Then below. That is history product special in Zanzibar. Now longish toothpaste. Yes, leadership. Remember, Lidampelo, when I say the Mzansi toothpaste, I'm referring to the toothpaste that we get from retail stores. So even yourself as a distributor, when you go out and you do demonstrations, you need to hide the name, all right, of the retail toothpaste. What to for what you call it, for integrity. The people can see that okay, this is not a longish toothpaste. We can see just for that to also safeguard yourself as well. We don't want to be sued. Now and then 19. Remember, I said 18 may be used on piles and hemorrhoids. It's got a cooling sensation. Remember, it's got menthol. Also, it is, remember, I said it accelerates wound healing. So that's why it's also good on piles and or hemorrhoids. It has anti-carcinogenic properties. And then number 20, it can be used on cracked heels. So in Sesotho or Setswana, we say manga. You can use it on manga, on cracked heels. It can also be used as a decongestant for sinus or flu symptoms. So you can just steam with it. You can also put it in your humidifier as well. It also polishes and scales your teeth. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, my teeth are extra white. Thanks to my dentist at home, right? And then those were the health and beauty benefits. Now, industrial benefits. Our people love multi-purpose uses. So that's why I had to also put it in there. Now, and remember I said Mrs. Fisher also recommended that I do it like this, the training. Health and beauty benefits and then industrial benefits so that we together. It cleans and renews the shine of steel taps. If you have not done this yet, you will be amazed. The shine of my taps, beautiful. It's a great stain removing. It has great stain removing properties. Like for example, on clothes. Um, Someone in this house, I won't say who. I don't get paid enough to name names. Had a blood stain on a dress. Then we had to apply the longish toothpaste. We did it twice, if not three times, and the blood stain was completely removed. Like completely. You cannot even see the trace of the blood. So very good for stain removal. It makes this one is for men, especially men, because you guys you love your toys. It makes car lights brand new. It makes glasses sparkle. You just watch, glasses, the normal glasses in the kitchen. It makes your glasses sparkle like they're brand new. It's a great degreaser and stain remover. I did say that. It washes. You can wash the sole of your tackies to maintain the integrity instead of soap. Now, what happens? I've noticed with myself, but I've been slacking a bit with the exercising. But yeah, that's a story for another day. On your techies, when you wash your techies with normal soap, you'll find that on the sole there's cracks, right? So when you use a longish toothpaste rather to wash the sole, the cracks won't appear. It maintains the integrity of the rubber of your techies. And then the last one, it washes off lime and scale in the bathroom. So you can try that. Put on the longish toothpaste tonight, tomorrow, put it off, and then get back to us. Then, in conclusion, the manner in which, oh yeah, I now have to unzoom. Okay. If there's such a word, unzoom, my word. The manner in which oral health issues have been addressed in South Africa has not been effective to date. Curative treatment of oral diseases is economically draining for the country, with estimates that the total cost for providing curative dental care would outstrip the whole healthcare budget in low income countries. Let me simplify this. When they say curative, they mean there's something called proactive management and preventative management or preventative measures. In engineering, we call it's preventative measures and what's the word? See, now I'm looking for the word. What they basically mean here is that instead of trying to help us when we have, oral health issues. The country should actually look at being proactive and what you call it, trying to help us not to have the oral health issues. And one way to do that, I mean, as a long distributor, as a product specialist, this is actually one of the best ways I will actually be a solution to this problem by selling more of our toothpaste. Selling more of our toothpaste. Because once something is damaged, for you to fix it is a lot of money. Basically, that's what they say. All right. Longreach provides solutions to problems. Our products have been tried, the double TP have been tried. Yes, called Naftali. Our products have been tried, tested, and proven while also being backed by multiple testimonies. I also included the link for the testimony page. So, ladies and gentlemen, this PDF will be available as the Vivian will send it out in the groups. Remember, I'm no longer in the groups, but yeah, I do WhatsApp with my laptop, and so I've lost everyone's number. So every time you WhatsApp me, I will always ask, to whom am I speaking to? Now the third one, we are OEM, original equipment manufacturers for Sensodyne, which is one of the top toothpaste brands in the global market. Why wouldn't ours be better? Why would our toothpaste not be better than Sensodyne? Oral-B signed a 14 million US dollar manufacturing contract with us in the last few years. If they trust us, why wouldn't anyone else? I don't know. For the leaders who are in the same groups as me, sometime last year, I said this thing that I saw an advert on TV, and I said, my leaders, we need to actually we need to copy and paste. We need to say if Oral B trust Longreach, why wouldn't you? If Sensodyne trust Longreach, why wouldn't you? If you can name, we are spoiled for choice when it comes to who we can name. If Nike trust Longreach, why wouldn't you? But because we're talking about oral health, for me, let's rather keep to the brands that manufacture toothpaste. You know. Last fact: as a distributor, you are the hope that people have been waiting for. Therefore, equip yourself with the proper knowledge about our toothpaste and other products so that you can provide the much needed solution in and around your community. I hope we're together. Let us change how people view oral health. We, ladies and gents, are the solution to this global crisis. I should actually have written there but remember, I did on Tuesday, it was South African, so I'm only thinking about it now. We are the solution to this crisis. It's a global crisis. Then I want to show you something quickly. Uh, World Health Day. Look after your oral health for your happiness and well-being. I'll just do this one. Here's a fact. Oral health is multifaceted and can impact every aspect of life. That's because the health of your mouth is connected to your emotional, your social, mental, and overall physical well-being. I think I proved that, right? Why oral health is important for emotional well-being. When you have healthy self-esteem, you feel good about yourself, don't you? However, poor oral health can negatively impact personal value and self-image, which is harmful to emotional well-being. Whereas good oral health can help us keep a positive state of mind. Now, looking on the right for social well-being, let me zoom in here. We build our social well-being by interacting with people around us. I mean, especially as a language distributor, we talk to people every day. Oral diseases can impact personal relationships and make us more resistant to social interactions. Good oral health offers the ability to laugh, to eat, communicate with others without worry or anxiety. And then oral health for mental well-being. Mental health includes our emotional, social, and psychological well-being. Oral diseases have far-reaching consequences from missing work and school to your self-confidence and how you socialize. or even your ability to enjoy a simple meal. Protect yourself and your quality of life. And then looking at physical well-being, good oral health is vital for general health and well-being and can be maintained by being aware of your risk factors and taking action to prevent disease. A healthy mouth can also lead to better sporting performance. Hello, sports. We're talking about sports. Can lead to a better sporting performance and help prevent sports injuries. Remember, if your teeth are not in a good state, it's very easy for you to lose them. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all for tonight. Are there any questions? I saw a pop up, but I missed it. There's a leader who wrote something. I missed that. I missed that completely. I missed that. There's a leader who shared something. Let me see. Oh, Nkulek. Okay, welcome, welcome, leadership. My leaders, are there any questions? We are on time. We are now 50 minutes in training. Do we have any questions? Do we have any what you call? Do we have any comments? Did you learn something new? Did you learn something new? Let me share Coach Naftali's. Did you learn something new? And are we going to implement? So, oral health is important for your overall well being. You saw for your mental state, your emotional state, your physical state. Thank you, Leader Bonso. I hope we learned that please, my leaders, we need to brush our teeth twice a day, morning and night. And we need to brush them at least 30 minutes after at night, 30 minutes after we eat. Okay, 30 minutes after we eat. Because yeah, acid, we need to give the body time. So if you brush your teeth immediately after you eat, the acid is still going to form. So brush your teeth at least 30 minutes after you eat at night. Let me see. Do you have any questions, my leaders, or comments? Because Naftali. The industrial benefits are actually there in the PDF. I just never thought to write it as industrial benefits. You see, it helps working in a team. I never thought of it in that way. Two minds are better than one. Nkuleko, don't worry, leadership will just have to catch up, my leader. Thank goodness for social media. Social media has really made our lives a lot easier. After this training, it will still be here forever and ever and ever until maybe we decide to delete it, which will never happen. So at least for the leaders who came in late, you will just have to catch up later or when it's convenient to you. So my leaders, let's please practice safe oral hygiene, or should I say correct oral hygiene? Yeah, because you heard the first thing, one of the first signs is what? Bad breath. And when we say bad breath, we mean that ammonia smell kind of bad breath. That will actually, it will actually tell you that maybe you are pre-diabetic or you have diabetes. Who would have thought? I would have never thought. My leaders, are there any questions? It's now 8 o'clock, though we started a little bit late. It's now 54 minutes. Are there any questions? Can you call it a night? And please remember tomorrow, the training is on TB because actually March is TB month. I'm training on TB and Down syndrome tomorrow. So I couldn't do 3 trainings. And in any case, I cannot do today's training tomorrow because World Oral Health Day is today. I had to do it actually on Monday, but then I thought, no, you know what? I can do it Sunday. Okay, thank you so much, Leader Tito. Thank you so much. My leaders, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you. I love and respect all of you. Thank you so much for spending your 1 hour Sunday evening with me. Yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow, 7 o'clock, for the new training. All right. So I hope you are equipped. Do you feel equipped now? Are you now better equipped? Do you now see your customers? Did the unique selling points help you for you to go out there to the masses and tell them that no, our toothpaste is ISO certified. The toothpaste that you get in the retail stores don't have certifications. Unfortunately. So we sell the value, not the price. You saw our when we did the health and beauty benefits, we have over 20. It was 22, and it wasn't all of them. There are others that I didn't include. I didn't include the other health benefits. Remember the half and half method is also on my YouTube channel. For the leaders that don't know, I also have a YouTube channel. You can just Google on YouTube, search for uh, Tulane Longreach, the channel. You'll see the half and half method that you can use to gargle. That really helped a lot of people. That when COVID began in 2020, it really helped a lot of people, not just long reachers, but that method helped a lot of people, myself included. So yeah, so my leaders, let's take our product to the people. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need all of you to subscribe. Yeah, and I don't know when I get the time, I will. You see now because I need a phone. I normally what I did was I used to download with my phone this training and share it on my YouTube page. So till I get that my phone back. Yeah, the jury is out. So okay, my leaders, I see there are no questions. Thank you so much for spending your 1 hour with me. I really appreciate. So we'll catch up tomorrow evening again, 7 o'clock. Thank you so much, my leaders. Mwah!